It was the end of the last Marvel movie. Thanos wanted to wipe out all of existence, and really, he lost everything. He lost what made him such a great villain. He lost all of his respect, and he just wanted to destroy everyone, and he was gonna find it joyful to wipe them all out. But he failed, as him himself was erased, and Thanos was gone for all eternity. Or he should have been, but for some reason he appeared in a new place. Some sort of strange dimension. As he looked up, the sky was red, as he saw buildings all around him. Thanos would be confused. He looked down, his gauntlet was gone. Maybe he should start over again, but then he realized something. He failed both times. Thanos thought about purifying the universe. He thought about making a new one, but what's the point of making a new one? What's the point of wiping out half the population in this one? No matter what he tries, he's just gonna fail anyway. Thanos was nothing but a failure. All those crimes, all those massacres, all the death, all the destruction he's caused was for nothing. Thanos failed, as he would walk around with no purpose and no reason to even exist. All he could do was wander. He walked. As he walked for hours, he didn't know how long. He just kept on walking and walking until he found someone. A girl. As she looked at him and said, Are you lost? As it was Charlie. She looked at him with a kind glaze, and Thanos remembered all the kind people he destroyed. He thought he was saving them. He thought he was freeing up their rations, but now he didn't know. Thanos would say, I'm lost more ways than one. Charlie would say, oh, you're lost with your ideas, aren't you? Being down here can do that to you. You had so many lofty ideas, now they're all gone. Now you wonder, why are you here? Was it all worth it? Thanos would say, exactly. You're very wise. Thanos could sense some sort of power from her. Was she a princess? Was she some royalty? Thanos didn't really know, but what Thanos wanted was a place to relax. He wanted a nice place to stay. He didn't want to conquer anything. He didn't want to destroy anything, at least not for now. He wanted to clear his head and think of what he should do. Think of how he should do it. As in, Charlie would let him into the hotel. Thanos would walk around as he looked everywhere. As he saw the hotel, a hotel full of dreams, full of hope, full of almost like family. As he saw Husk, Angel, and everyone else around, even Alistair. Alistair would walk up towards him to try to intimidate him, but Thanos wasn't even focused on him. He was just staring at everything else, staring at his surroundings, so focused on everything else, it was like Alistair wasn't even there. This made Alistair annoyed, but also intrigued and curious, as Alistair would say, did I interrupt you? Alistair would say, I'm trying to talk to you. What are you even staring at? Thanos would say, this world. I've never seen anything like it. So this is what an afterlife looks like. Interesting. Alistair would say, Alistair wanted to chime in, but this guy was just so weird. He was so out of it. Alistair could tell he was strong, but he wasn't threatening at all. I mean, he can easily threaten him, maybe even destroy him. Alistair couldn't tell how powerful he was. He just knew he was powerful, but Thanos wasn't interested in any of that. He was just interested in discovering himself, discovering what to do. As Alistair would sigh, he would simply say, welcome to the hotel, as in he would walk away. As Thanos simply walked and sat down the bar, as Husk would say, can I get you anything? Thanos would say, not yet, let me think. As Husk would sigh and say, whatever, you're a weird one. As an Angel would sit next to him and say, hey, handsome, you look big and strong. Tell me, how long have you been here for? Thanos would say, not very long, but very long at the same time. I should have been in this mindset for a long time, and I've always had. I just denied it. But now I'm finally here, in a place where I can think freely. As Angel was trying to flirt, Thanos kept giving answers like that, and Angel would start to walk away. But then Thanos would say, oh, Angel's your name, right? Can I tell you something? Angel would look back and say, yeah? Thanos would simply say, I don't like men. As Angel would sigh, he would then walk away. Thanos would say, I do like skeletons, though, for some reason. If you know what that reference is to, let me know in the comments below. As Thanos simply sat there, he eventually got used to his new home and his surroundings. Used to everyone, for the most part. As there was one person he wasn't really quite used to yet, and this was Nifty. Nifty would walk up to Thanos and say, hey, bad boy, I can tell you've done some bad things. Want to keep doing it? Hee. As Thanos said, you're very odd. You idolize bad boys. Why is that? Tell me about your past. As Nifty would say, oh, you want to know about me? How sweet. You're ruining the mood, Nifty would say as she sighed. As Thanos and Nifty began to talk, Thanos never met anyone like her before. Never met anyone who idolizes people like this. And who's, well, just crazy like that. Not crazy about destruction, crazy in her own way. And Thanos actually kind of liked it. He liked that there was something new. He liked there was a new life form he hasn't seen. And it made him realize maybe life was more precious than he thought. After he talked to Nifty, he decided to talk to the others. As he went up to Husk, Husk would look at him and say, "What do you want from me?" As Thanos would say, "I want to know your life story. I want to know how precious life is. I want to know what to do with my life and what to do with others. And to truly understand this, I must know, what is it about you that keeps you ticking? What is it about you that keeps you going?" As Husk would sigh and say, "You really want to know that?" Thanos would say, "I need to know it." As Husk would tell him this Overlord story, and about how Alistair owns his soul, Thanos would say, "So you're owned by someone else, and yet you still try to help people. Interesting. I've done something similar to Gamora, to the daughters I had, to one I loved more than the other. I was too hard on her. I understand that now." As Thanos walked off, Husk would say, "Thank you? What just happened?" As then Thanos walked up to Angel. As Thanos said, "Let's talk." Angel said, "Oh, you changed your mind about being into boys?" Thanos said, "No, I didn't. But I wanted to know something." Angel would say, "What's that?" "What is your life story? If I want to learn what it's like to truly exist, if I want to keep going like this, if I want to become myself and figure out what my life purpose is, I need to understand others. So I want to hear your life story." Angel would then look at Thanos and think, as then he was like, "Okay, I'll tell you. On one condition, you give me a kiss." Thanos would sigh as he kissed Angel. As Angel said, "Can I have another?" "No. And if you tell anyone about this, Angel would say, all right. As then Angel would tell Thanos his whole life story, and Thanos would feel actually sad. He realized that he wasn't too different from Val, the way he treated people, and that's what made him angry with himself. True, Val did it for truly selfish intentions, but does the intent matter? If you torture someone, if you make someone's life miserable, does your intentions really matter at the end of the day? To them, their life is still ruined by you. Next, Thanos would walk up to Vaggie. Vaggie was interesting. She seems like she held guilt, just like Thanos. As Thanos would say, "What's your story?" Vaggie would say, "Oh, I just found Charlie after an extermination. After that, we just sort of dated." Thanos would look at Vaggie. As Vaggie was nervous, he would say, "I can tell you're hiding something. Tell me the truth." As Vaggie would sigh, "Seems like you are smart with this. I was an angel, an exorcist. I regret what I've done." Thanos knew the feeling. He said, "You thought you were doing the right thing, didn't you? You did that to the very end. Why did you stop? What made you stop? There was a child. I simply couldn't do that to a kid." And then Thanos remembered how he raised Gamora, how he raised his two daughters, and how he failed them. Thanos would say, "Yeah, I understand that. It cost me everything. What did you do? I destroyed more people than you can imagine. But that ends today. I will never take another life. Never, as long as I lived," Thanos would say as he walked away. Thanos would have to fight, however, because Adam was coming. And as Thanos learned about the crew, as he learned about their situation, as he learned about their stories, he understood how it related to his story, and he understood what he needed to do, and he understood how to move forward in life. One day, though, Adam would come with his exorcist army. As everyone was ready to fight, Thanos walked out and said, "I got this." As Adam said, "What the heck are you? You don't look like a sinner." Thanos would say, "I am balance. Adam, go now. Leave, and I won't hurt you, but stay, and I won't destroy you, but I'll make you feel something worse than destruction. And that is pain and fear." As Adam would fly down, he would try to strike Thanos, but Thanos would simply grab his arm and throw him to the floor. "I took down the Hulk with my bare fist. You think I'm scared of you?" As Thanos started to beat up Adam, Adam would start to cry out for help. But help he did not get. No matter how many exorcists came down, Thanos would simply knock them out. As Thanos would yell at Adam, "This is what you make other people feel. This is how you make other people suffer. I've done suffering, and I made people suffer, but I won't do it anymore, except when it's to protect others. Now go! Get out of here, and never come back!" Thanos would say. As Adam got up, he had no choice but to run. As the hotel ran around him, Thanos would look at Charlie. He would look at the rest of it and say, "Thank you for giving me a family. Thank you for giving me a home. And thank you for giving me a purpose." And that's going to leave things out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let you know if I love this video in the comments below. I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I really think I did a good job. And I could have just made Thanos stay evil. Maybe regather the stones. Or I could have just used the comic Thanos where he did it to fall in love with death. But I decided not to do that. I decided to take this approach, which I honestly liked it. Let me know if you like this approach down in the comments below. Let me know if you would change it. Let me know if you would add anything. Let me know how you would change it. Let me know how you would add anything. And let me know what videos you want to see next. As always, I really love you and appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching my content. Thank you so much for being there for me. And thank you so much for being the best fans I can ask for. Seriously. It's been a year since I started my channel, and every day has been amazing. And we're about to hit 6K. I know we can do it, and I can't wait to see it. 6K, 6,000 subscribers. I mean, it's not much, but to me, it's a lot. To me, having 6,000 people is a lot of people. So, thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for helping me reach that dream of 6K. Love you all so much. You are the best. I couldn't ask for greater fans. Peace out. Have a wonderful, just fantastic day. And I hope today was special for you, because it was special for me. Peace out for real this time.